Welcome back to another lesson. If you're a rapper, singer, songwriter, music producer, or just someone who wants to understand music better, my goal is to help you reach your maximum potential, help you increase your skill level, and also help you solve the problem of being a broke musician. So guys, most musicians are broke, and the impact of them being broke is that they give up, they get frustrated, and sometimes they are anxious. So guys, I'm here to solve this problem. And if you want guided support beyond these lessons, I offer a structured one-on-one coaching program. My goal with the coaching program is to help you make money from your music. So guys, in this lesson, I'm going to be teaching you the history of money. And for us to understand the history of money, we're going to be answering 5 questions. And the first question is number 1, what is money? We're going to be learning what is money. The second question is, what is the barter trade system? So I'm going to be teaching you the barter trade system. The third question is, when was the first metal coin created? We're going to be learning that. The fourth question is, what is the illusion of money? So we're going to be learning the illusion of money. And our final question is, what is the future of money? So guys, I hope that I will add value to you in this lesson. So guys, let us answer our first question. So our first question is, what is money? That is our first question. What is money? And in this lesson, I'm going to be giving you 3 definitions of money. The first definition is that money is an expression of value. So money is an expression of value. So guys, money is an expression of value. What does it mean? So it means that the more value you provide the world will reward you with more money. So more value, more money. So guys, that is the first definition of money. Money is an expression of value. More value, more money, or more money, more value. Nice. The another definition that I'm going to be giving about money is that money is spiritual. And what do I mean when I say money is spiritual? So guys, it's very important to be responsible with your finances, because once you're responsible with your finances right now, even if they are small or even if they are little, later you're going to be wealthy. So spiritual has to do with the relationship with your money. So that's another definition of money. Money is spiritual. Then our final definition of money is that money is a medium of exchange. So guys, this is a simple definition, which means that when it comes to money, let's say for example, we want to exchange our loaf of bread. So that means that we're going to be exchanging this loaf of bread with money. So guys, these are the 3 definitions of money. Number 1, money is an expression of value. More value, more money. Then money is a medium of exchange. When you are purchasing a loaf in the shop, you're going to purchase the loaf, then you're going to exchange the loaf with money. Then our final definition of money is that money is spiritual. And if you're responsible with your money right now, in the future, you're going to be wealthy. Now let us answer our second question. So our second question is, what is the barter trade system? A very simple question. So what is the barter trade system? So guys, when it comes to the barter trade system, it is very simple. So when it comes to the barter trade system, basically you're exchange of goods and services for other goods and services in return. So guys, this is what the barter trade system is. So the barter trade system is simply the exchange of goods and services for other goods and services in return. Now, the problem with the barter trade system was the problem of asymmetry. And asymmetry, which means, or rather, asymmetry means that, let's say for example, I'm exchanging my tent for an entire footwear, or for a simple footwear like slippers. Me personally, as a tent maker, when I exchange tents with you, I'm going to feel cheated, because I'm actually trading my entire living space for simple footwear. So the problem of this is that it's very difficult for people to come to an agreement. So that is the barter trade system. So The barter trade system basically is the exchange of goods and services for other goods and services. And the problem with the barter trade system is the problem of asymmetry, which means that if I'm a tent maker and if I'm exchanging my tents for your slippers, I'm going to feel cheated because I'm actually trading my entire living space for simple footwear. So that's our second question. Let us answer our third question. So our third question is, when was the metal coin invented? A very simple question. So the metal coin was invented in 770 BC in China. So basically, when it comes to the metal coin was made out of bronze. And guys, this time money had value because bronze was unique, was scarce, and it was hard to mine. So the value of the coin was determined, let me write using the other pen, was determined by the value of the metal. So guys, when it comes to the first metal coin, it was created around 770 BC in China. And the beauty about this metal coin was that money at that time had value because the value of the money was determined with the value of the metal it was made out of. Let me repeat. The value of the money was determined by the value of the metal it was made out of. And I've taught you that the metal that it was made out of was bronze. So because bronze was unique, scarce, and hard to mine, it made the money to become valuable. Because for something to be valuable, it needs to be unique, it needs to be scarce, and it needs to be hard to mine. So guys, that is our third question. What is the first metal coin? Or when was the first metal coin created? The first metal coin was created around 770 BC. And actually, to add on the story, so now what happened, actually it's our fourth, let me answer it on our fourth question, on the illusion of money. So let us continue. So our fourth question is, what is the illusion of money? Now, for us to understand the illusion of money, we need to understand that during this time, money was not an illusion because the value of the coin was determined by the value of the metal, which is bronze. So the idea of money being an illusion was not born at this time because the value of the coin was determined by the value of the metal, and the metal is bronze. Now the problem was that kings or the rulers noticed that if you have more money, you have more power. And what the kings did is they decided to mix now this expensive metal with cheaper metals. So the kings decided, because they wanted more money, they started mixing this coin, the bronze coin, with cheaper metals. And guys, this is when the illusion of money was born. Now the illusion of money was born because now the value of coin was not determined by the value of the metal, but now it was determined by the value of the kings, what the kings and the banks said. So guys, this is when the illusion of money was born. The illusion of money was born when kings started mixing expensive metals like bronze with cheaper metals like copper. And also we have other metals. Let me write copper and other cheaper metals. And now the illusion of money was born because remember that what made money valuable was that the value of the coin or the money was determined by the metal it came from. But now the value of the coin was determined by what the kings and the banks said. And actually, even to this day, the value of money is determined by the governments and the kings. And that's why money is an illusion. Now to our final question. So our final question is, what is the future of money? And guys, the future of money is digital currency like Bitcoin, BTC. Let me write BTC very well over here because this is a very good topic. I'm going to be discussing it. So we have BTC, we have Ethereum, then we have Worldcoin. So guys, this is the future of money. The future of money is digital currency. And actually, in my next lesson in History of Money Part 2, I'm going to be teaching you about the digital currencies because it is very important for you to understand this topic. So guys, let me summarize this lesson for you. So guys, let me summarize this lesson for you. Our first question is, what is money? I've given you 3 definitions of money. Number 1, money is an expression of value. More value, more money. Number 2, money is spiritual. It's very important to have a good relationship with your money, because if you don't, you're going to be broke and you're going to be poor. Then the last definition that I've given you about money is that money is a medium of exchange. You exchange something for money. Then our second question was, what is the barter trade system? And the barter trade system is basically people exchanging goods and services for other goods and services in return. And the problem with the barter trade system is the problem of asymmetry. Asymmetry simply means that, for example, if I'm a tent maker and I want to exchange my tents for slippers, I'm going to feel cheated, because I'm actually trading my entire living space for simple footwear. Then our third question was, when was the first metal coin created? It was created around 770 BC. Then our fourth question was, why is money an illusion? And the reason why money is an illusion is because before money became an illusion, the value of money was determined by the value of the metal it was made out of. For example, if it was made out of gold, it was valuable. But now the problem is that kings started mixing expensive metals with cheaper metals, and this is when the illusion of money was born. Meaning that the value of money was not determined by the metal, but it was determined by what the kings said. Then our final question is, what is the future of money? And the future of money is cryptocurrency. So guys, I hope that I've added value to you. I hope that you've learned something new. And in my next lesson, I'm going to be teaching you cryptocurrencies. Stay tuned.